Atamaria e Hoama. Today's our last day looking at this book, Harry McPhar's Clunker Car. So I'm going to read the story. I'd like you to join in with me, and then at the end we're going to go back and just have a little quick look at some words. Harry McPhar's Clunker Car. I'm sure you can join in with most of the story now. Harry McPhar had a clunker car. It was dusty, it was rusty, but he loved it. He loved it like ants love jam. You can tell he really loves his car, can't you? Because ants love jam. When Harry McPhar drove his car, it rattled and clanged, it popped and banged, and puff, puff, puffed out smoke. Everyone said, remember those speech marks, join in with me, Harry McPhar, the smoke from your car would make a dragon choke. But Harry McPhar loved his car. He loved it like birds love worms. Do birds love worms? They certainly do. He drove it everywhere, and he said he didn't care what anyone said. Those birds are having a little tug of war over the worm. One day, Harry McPhar was driving his car when the motor went splutter, splutter, cough. It rattled and clanged and popped and banged. Then the bumpers fell right off. Harry McPhar scratched his head and said, "Oh well, a car doesn't need bumpers." So Harry McPhar drove off in his car. It rattled and clanged, it popped and banged, and it puff, puff, puffed out smoke. Everyone said, Harry McPhar, the smoke from your car would make a dragon choke. But Harry McPhar loved his car. He loved it like bears love honey. So he drove it everywhere, and he didn't care what anyone said. One day, Harry McPhar was driving his car when the motor went splutter, splutter, cough. It rattled and clanged and popped and banged. Then the wheels fell right off. Harry McPhar scratched his head and said, "Oops, a car needs wheels." Now Harry McPhar can't drive that car. It just rests in the yard of his house. It can't rattle and clang, it's sad. It can't pop or bang or puff, puff, puff out smoke. And no one can say, Harry McPhar, the smoke from your car would make a dragon choke. But if mice could speak, he knows they would squeak, Harry McPhar, we love this car. Okay, we're going to have a little look at the word popped. 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 Now we can change that word very easily by changing the first sound. I'm going to change it from a to a st. What's that word now? Stopped. Stopped. Well done. Awesome. Wonder what else we could change it to. We could change it to an H. Make that sound with me. Hopped. Say it with me. Hopped, like the rabbit hopped down the road. Hopped. We could also change it to and a flopped. Flopped. I flopped down in my bed when I was tired. We can add the digraph chopped. Mr. Olson chopped the firewood with his axe. Chopped. And one more we could change it to. I could put an M at the front and the word is mopped. In the weekend I mopped the floors. So once you know how to spell the word popped, you had all those other words we could write. Flopped, chopped, mopped, stopped. Just by changing that first sound. It's a really great thing to do when you're trying to spell a word in your writing. For example, if I wanted to spell bike, I went for a ride on my bike, I could think of a word that I know that sounds a little bit like it, that I already know how to spell or find, and I know how to spell like. I can change that first sound and make it bike. Next time you're writing your story, have a try. Ka kite anō. Have a great weekend.